5-minute reading summary of story Dear Debbie. Dear Debbie is an emotional and introspective story told through letters, focusing on love, regret, and the passage of time. The narrative centers on a person who writes to someone named Debbie, expressing thoughts and feelings that were never fully shared when it mattered most. Through these letters, the reader is taken on a journey of reflection, memory, and personal growth. The story begins with the narrator addressing Debbie directly, as if trying to reconnect after a long silence. It quickly becomes clear that Debbie was once a very important person in the narrator's life, someone deeply loved and closely connected. The letters are filled with honesty, revealing emotions that had been hidden or left unspoken in the past. As the narrative unfolds, the reader learns about the relationship between the narrator and Debbie. They shared meaningful moments, laughter, and dreams, building a bond that felt strong and lasting. However, like many relationships, theirs faced challenges. Miscommunication, missed opportunities, or personal struggles slowly created distance between them. One of the central themes of the story is regret. The narrator reflects on things they wish they had said or done differently. There is a strong sense of looking back and realizing that certain moments were more important than they seemed at the time. The letters become a way of expressing apologies, gratitude, and unresolved feelings. At the same time, the story highlights the power of memory. The narrator revisits specific moments, conversations, shared experiences, and emotional turning points. These memories are both comforting and painful, reminding them of what was once there and what has been lost. Debbie becomes not just a person, but a symbol of a past that can never be fully recovered. As the letters continue, there is a gradual shift from regret to acceptance. The narrator begins to understand that the past cannot be changed. Instead of focusing only on what went wrong, they start to appreciate what the relationship meant and how it shaped them as a person. Debbie's influence remains, even if she is no longer part of their life. Another important aspect of the story is the idea of closure. Writing these letters allows the narrator to process their emotions and come to terms with the end of the relationship. Whether or not Debbie ever reads the letters becomes less important than the act of writing itself. It becomes a personal journey toward healing. By the end of the story, there is a quiet sense of peace. The narrator is still affected by the past, but no longer trapped by it. They have learned to carry the memories without being overwhelmed by regret. The letters serve as a final expression of love and understanding, even if they are never sent. The story explores themes of love, loss, regret, and emotional growth. It shows how relationships can leave lasting marks on our lives, even after they end. It also emphasizes the importance of expressing feelings before it is too late, and the value of reflecting on our experiences. In conclusion, Dear Debbie is a touching and relatable story about the things we wish we had said and the people we never fully forget. It reminds us that while we cannot change the past, we can learn from it and find meaning in the memories we carry.